The News Day continues here on One News Now. I'm Charles Lejano. Senator Manny Pacquiao continues his campaign in vote-rich Pangasinan as he attempts to woo more voters in the so-called Solid North. Mon Gualvez now reports to us live from Dagupan City to give us more details. Mon, good morning. What's the latest?
Charles, good morning. Senator Manny Pacquiao just had a boodle fight with barangay officials and some residents here in Barangay Poblacion Oeste in Dagupan, Pangasinan. That's what residents here prepared from the Promdi presidential candidate who they declared as the barangay's adopted son. That's because they see Pacquiao's aspirations and plans in becoming a president as sincere, and he has personally helped the place a lot as a sitting senator. Charles.
Right, Mon, I understand that one of the key campaign promises of Senator Manny Pacquiao is free housing. And for this, he's distributing, I understand, these pabahay forms. Do we have any updates on this?
Yes, actually, Senator Manny Pacquiao keeps on showing his pabahay forms rather, every time he goes to a place. And this time, he says he's really serious in giving homes to those who don't have their own or are only renting. That's why Pacquiao mentioned in a speech yesterday that everyone listed here, whether they'll vote for him or not, will definitely get a house of their own from him when he wins the presidency. Charles.
All right, let's circle back a bit, Mon, to your statement earlier that the barangay is calling Pacquiao their adopted son. Is Pacquiao getting endorsements from local officials? I understand he's in enemy territory right now.
Well, compared to other candidates who are actually getting endorsements from local government officials, Pacquiao has a little number of local government officials who actually endorsed him. That's why he is still pushing his efforts to the ground and telling the people that what he has now is the people or the classes D and E compared to the government officials. Charles.
Right, Mon, who else from Pacquiao's slate is set to join him in today's campaign?
Well, same with the past days, Senator Manny Pacquiao is being joined by one of his senatorial candidates. That's former Eastern Samar Governor Lutgardo Barbo. And of course, his wife Jinky joins him as he roams around Pangasinan when he does motorcade and when he goes to the market and other places for some dialogue. And we asked him, when are we going to see other senatorial candidates and even his vice presidential candidate? And he just said, coming soon. Charles.
Right, Mon, what do we expect for the rest of the day for the campaign of Manny Pacquiao?
Well, Senator Manny Pacquiao, I don't know if I heard it right. Are you asking about his running mate, Charles?
No, I'm asking about the agenda for the rest of the day. Although you did mention coming soon for his the rest of his slate, yes?
Yeah. Well, after this boodle fight that he had with Barangay Poblacion Oeste here in Dagupan City, Pacquiao will go to Lingayen, Pangasinan, and even Urdaneta afterwards for a motorcade and dialogue again with residents. He will also be prayed over by thousands of pastors. Pacquiao early said that aside from Visayans, he's aiming to earn support from the Christian community. Charles.
Thanks for that, Mon. That was Mon Gualvez reporting live from Dagupan City in Pangasinan. Election watchdog Contra Daya says there's nothing wrong with the COMELEC sharing debate topics in advance. In an interview with Radyo 5, Contra Daya convener Danilo Arao explained that this is okay for as long as the exact questions are not provided before the debate.
Sa usapin po ng advanced topics, dapat general yan. Halimbawa, ang iniisip ko kasi na advanced topic, current events. Halimbawa, sasabihin, current events ang pag-uusapan. Pwede naman yon. O kaya sasabihin, 3 segment ito. Unang segment, politika. Ikalawang segment, ekonomiya. Tapos ikatlong segment, mga specific questions pertaining to candidates. Yung ganon, pwede sigurong i-disclose yon para alam ng tao o ng kandidato kung ano yung paghahandaan niya at that particular segment.
More and more people are now visiting malls as most of the country has eased to alert level 1. Laila Pangilinan gives us a glimpse of what to expect in this report.
Now that acrylic barriers are no longer required in areas under Alert Level 1, our team chanced upon this mall which had ongoing removal operations of these fiberglass partitions from their food court tables. Customers felt a sense of relief and joy with the removal because this meant they no longer need to speak in loud voices just to converse.
Mas okay kasi mas nagkakarinigan na lahat. But syempre, make sure pa din na yung mga kakausapin mo is within your circle para ma-ensure pa din yung safety.
But it doesn't end there. Moviegoers are now allowed to bring and eat their snacks with them at the cinema.
We allow na rin full capacity sa cinema and we also allow eating inside the cinema.
The increased foot traffic in malls is also very noticeable. At this mall in McKinley Hill, Taguig, its management and staff started seeing more and more people flocking to place since the implementation of Alert Level 1.
Dumami po talaga ang ating mga customers na may kasamang bata. Karamihan po ng customers namin are families. So parents with their kids, even on weekends, even on weekdays, dumami na rin po.
But despite the rising number of people going to the mall, the management assured that everyone's safety remains their top priority.
We make sure that everyone that enters our mall is safe by continuously maintaining and cleaning our areas and following yung protocols po natin.
Vaccination cards are still required upon entry. And if you plan on bringing along your children, there are lots of different activities they can enjoy.
Kids can now again enjoy their favorite kiddie rides with no limits in capacity. This train has been catering to the young ones since the downgrade of Alert Level 1.
Establishments for kids are also back in business with safety measures in place.
First time niya talagang lumabas ngayon and parang sobrang na-overwhelmed din siya. Nakita mo talaga yung saya niya kasi sabi niya, wow, yung saya niya. Super nag-show naman sa niya. Mas nag-enjoy talaga siya sa loob.
In the event that their parents aren't fully vaccinated and are not wearing face masks, the children will also be denied entry to the mall. But depending on who you ask, parents still have mixed emotions about bringing their children to public spaces, considering that kids have been confined at home for 2 years.
Sa mga bata, hindi po eh. Kasi syempre meron pa rin tayong cases pero konti lang. Hindi pa rin nawawala totally. So mas delikado pa rin sa bata kahit may vaccine na sila.
At least, kumbaga na-lessened na kasi so far may booster na, may mga fully vaccinated na. So at least kahit papano medyo kampante ka. But at the same time, gusto mo pa rin na masigurado na safe ka pa rin.
Maganda din yun para safe kami.
Somehow, yes, meron. Siyempre, health pa rin namin yung inaalala namin, especially yung health ni baby. Pero as long as bine-verify naman nila kung fully vaccinated yung pumapasok and then bine-verify nila yung ID, that's totally fine naman.
But the mall management is confident that their safety protocols are enough to keep children protected. In the following days, the Venice Grand Canal is expecting more children visitors, as it has also been chosen as one of the pediatrics inoculation sites in the city. For News 5, Laila Pangilinan, we are One News.
Manila Mayor Isko Moreno continues his campaign up north with back-to-back motorcades in Quirino and Isabela. For the latest updates, we have Romel Lopez on the line. He's reporting live from Quirino. Good morning, Romel. What do you have for us?
Yes, Charles Action Democratico Standard Bearer Manila Mayor Isko Moreno is now in Quirino Province to kickstart his campaign trail in Cagayan Valley. Moreno landed in Nagtipunan, Quirino Province to start his visit here in the north. Isko is warmly welcomed by the residents, including some of its indigenous people, the Bugkalat. They even presented a cultural dance for the mayor of Manila. Moreno vowed to help the town's tourism if he ever gets elected. Yorme added that by beating COVID-19 pandemic, everything will slowly return back to normal, including the tourism sector. Moreno promised a swift pandemic recovery plan and vowed to pour all the assistance needed to the people. And by doing so, he believes that it will be easier for the country to recover. Noting that it is the ordinary people who suffered the most because of the pandemic. Charles, after his engagement here in Quirino, Moreno is set to join the rest of the team action in Isabela Province for the continuation of their campaign trail here in the northern part of the country. Charles?
Thanks for that, Romel. That was Romel Lopez reporting from Quirino Province. Global sensation BTS bags their third Artist of the Year crown, the 19th edition of the Korean Music Awards. BTS made Korean Music Awards history back in 2018 by becoming the first idol group to win the Artist of the Year award. They also claimed the title back in 2019, and aside from BTS, another big winner in the annual event is girl group aespa, which swept 3 awards, including Rookie of the Year and Song of the Year. aespa also won Best K-pop Song for their smash hit, Next Level. And those are the top stories at this hour. Join us again later at 2 p.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Just register for a free account at www.signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime and anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.